dream about sometimes?
What do you dream about? Now we're live.
Oh, shit. All right, I'll leave it alone. We don't need it hot on the pod.
Okay, I've been dying to ask you this question.
Oh, dude, how exciting. Go ahead.
We've been separated for a couple of weeks, and I was wondering if there were any evenings where you would walk outside or something and you'd stare up into the vast night sky and you'd see a glowing moon and you'd think to yourself, Braxton's probably out there looking at the same moon.
Dude, definitely. Just like the scene from Joe Dirt. And then the swing even broke. I hit the ground. It was the same. I thought about never getting back up. But I'm here.
Here you are, dude. You had a obligation to pod.
Yeah. Oh, dude, and I've been excited about it. I sent it to a few people. Everyone was like, shut the fuck up. And it's funny to me when I send them that it's on Spotify, like to small town simpletons where we live. They're like, how'd you get on Spotify?
Don't worry about it. We're professionals.
$8 a month. Anyone can do it. But,
did you get feedback?
My old lady listens to it all the time, all the way through. The first episode, she was upset that she was having a terrible day, jumps on the pod that I sent her, and the first thing I'm talking about is Echo's childbirth. And
damn, that's right. That is too bad.
Yeah, but she toughed it out. She said, I put it down for 2 hours, I checked my attitude, I came back proper, and I listened to the rest of it.
And
she listened to all of it.
That's pretty nuts. I can't imagine a lady listening to this.
She didn't give me much feedback, but I can't imagine she'd have kept listening to it or listened to another episode if she didn't like it.
I've been getting stellar feedback.
No shit.
The boys, everybody's just like, yo, that shit is funny as, and I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm a professional podcaster.
Dude, we're the funniest.
So anyway,
we've just been underground for years, crafting our skills.
Can we hit some shout outs?
Shout them out.
Because Braden was pretty stoked. He goes, yeah, I got to the part where he called me DUI guy. I don't like that, but okay.
I love that. Hold on, I'm just turning my phone on silent. That's all.
I got to shout out Bree. That's McCoy's lover in the nighttime. Hopefully, wife one day. Because she.
Why does McCoy's Facebook say single?
I don't.
He just doesn't update shit on there.
We're not on the internet. It's 2023, dude. We're done with.
Dude, he added me on Facebook 4 fucking days ago. So why don't you take a pause?
Okay, we're gonna talk to him about that. Yeah. Bree, we got your back, dude. That doesn't.
Or I added him and he accepted. One of the two. I think he added me though.
I accepted you.
Yeah,
I got on Facebook to see who had written me nice messages for my birthday.
That's
there
awesome.
There were 3 of them.
Sweet. All the heavy hitters came out. Mom, Grandma.
But
Dad.
anyway, Bree wished me a happy birthday, and she said, I heard you got a podcast now. And I was like, I'm not sending it to her because it's dudes.
That's what I want to tell everyone. Like, when I told Luke, I was like, just wait to listen to it, because he's like, Sammy, I'm going to jump on right now. I said, wait until those days that you're stuck in the fucking tractor for 12 hours and have nothing to do. But it's not like something you listen to in the car with your family.
No.
It's a couple of fucking oil-filled fucking guys with nothing to do after work just talking foul, dumb shit.
And all the people that are loving it they fit right into that.
Yes, they're the same, but dumber because they don't have a podcast.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, it's not for everyone. It's a tough life. I don't mind picking up the weight of doing that. Someone's got to bring entertainment to the world. I get it.
Yeah, I've bent over backwards for this podcast.
It's hard. Yeah, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do it and not let you not let me do it, and then I'm gonna be grumpy as fuck that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Just so I can really craft this negative gray cloud in my life and just hate everyone for no fucking reason because I don't like myself.
God, what a mode of being.
Cover all the mirrors in my house. Yeah. Buy an ugly car.
That's a sad demise too. That's like a slow descent into hell.
You know what I thought about today? Driving out here, and I think about this all the time. I really think, because I've really been thinking, like, what would you do if you hit the lottery? Like, how cool would that be? Not just daydreaming, fucking around. Because there's a gal, this old gal, she's funny as fuck because she bartends at the Hitchin' Post in town. She don't give a fuck, dude.
Nice.
She don't care about your service. You'll have to call her and like, hey, can I get, like, so when she was talking to me and Dana this one time, this wasn't this days off, but a while back when we took the scooters out, she's talking to me and Dana and Jack, and someone down at the end of the bar, she's been talking for like 5 minutes. They're like, hey, can we get a drink? And she goes, I'll be back. Like, just fuck you. You know, it's fucking awesome. But she hit $100,000 on a lottery ticket at the Maverick in town. That's small town famous.
Hold on, and people know
like
that.
You're in the Bingham Chronicles. Okay? you're newspaper worthy. You're ripping $100,000 down at the Maverick, dude.
I'm pretty sure
there's a line of cars out there, just Toyota Corollas and fucking Honda Civics. We get a number 13. Win $20, reinvest it all, lose it.
I thought
the winner's already been got. She already got it.
I was pretty sure that poor people all knew that if you win the lottery, you don't tell anybody.
Yeah, and I don't think she's poor. I think that's why she doesn't care about her job. I think either she and someone else own the bar, or she's just covering.
We have to back up one step. I'm pretty sure that only poor people play the lottery. I was assuming that if you won the lottery, you were poor.
Yeah, you know. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, a gas station that sells lottery tickets near a trailer park probably does 50% more sales than other gas stations.
That's what I think.
I'll give you that. I think that is kind of a white trash thing. I dig it.
But anyway, so this is like the whole town knows.
But I think that's just a gambling
The
thing.
whole town knows this lady won 100 G's.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Did people...
Not really.
Did it change how people treated
It's like
her?
where you're at. I don't know where you think I live. I don't know if you think I live under a fucking rock with Patrick. Like, there's rich people where I live, too. 100 grand is
here's what I mean.
crazy shitload of money.
In my town, if the bartender won 100 grand on a scratch-off, people would treat her different.
You should probably move, dude.
People would be trying to date her, probably. I'll bet she'd have more friends.
She's not getting many dates, I'll say that.
And maybe I'm underestimating.
And I don't know her personally, but I can tell you based on appearance and age.
And attitude.
She ain't out there dating a ton.
The way she sighs every time she has to do her job.
Can you grab me a beer, honey? I'll find someone that doesn't make that sound. My dishwasher's broke. It
I'd
keeps
be
talking
happy to
back.
get it myself.
Yeah, no shit. No, but I was thinking, if I won the lottery, I figured out exactly what I would do. I would buy a ginormous RV.
Love it.
I would hire a teacher, like a girl that's going to school to be a teacher. I would hire her and pay her tuition and her living and a decent salary to teach my kids homeschool.
Nice.
I would travel Montana for 3 years, nowhere else, just Montana, in the summertime, spring, summer, fall. And I would fish every creek, stream, and river in Montana. And when I found my favorite spot, I'd open up a bait and tackle with a restaurant attached to it so I could run the bait shop. My old lady could run the restaurant because she'd be awesome at telling everyone what to do. She loves to tell me all the time. And then an RV park behind it, man. Damn. And that's just what I'd do for the rest of my life. I'd just be out there in Montana running a fly shop. I got a drift boat. Do like a half-ass. It's $100 a person for a guided trip. If you don't catch a fish, I'll give it all back.
Yeah,
I'm not all that good.
That's the best investment anybody could make.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
And I think because I've thought about it 100 times, like, you could buy all the coolest shit in the world. I think that would truly make me the happiest. Just a fucking good bait and tackle shop. We'll take the RV to fucking
That's so cool.
Arizona in the winter. We'll swing down through Idaho, see all the friends and fam, hit Arizona, hang out, razor ride, fuck around.
I have a compliment.
Do comedy because that's going to be my career.
I have a compliment for you.
Oh, wow.
Which is...
Hold on. I want to take this in.
Yeah, well, this is actually serious. It's kind of gay.
Okay.
But it's funny.
If it's too gay, we're going to have to pause.
I can bleep the whole thing out.
Dude, when I heard that first fucking bleep, I laughed so fucking hard. That was the funniest shit in the world.
Oh, that made me LOL too.
I was like, Braxton's figuring out how to edit.
We've gotten drunk at we've been drunk at Los Albertos.
Hey, have you been checking our waves? Am I good?
We talking, dude. Don't worry. I've gotten drunk at Los Albertos before, back in my drinking days.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times as you sit around and wait for your burritos, that's what you talk about. Dude, if we fucking won the lottery, what would you do? Everybody I've ever heard just says, like, I'd buy a lifted truck. I'd get a fucking I'm getting a new snowmobile tomorrow. And when you daydream about it, you're like, how could my life be, like, rich and fulfilling?
Well, I just don't think, I think I've just done enough shit that I've got to the point where I'm like, I can't be careless with it. I'll die. You know what I mean? I'll be like, you're telling me that Thunderjet has 2 Cadillac CTS V8s? Yeah. Can you fit a third one in there? Like, I got no business on the river in a fucking John boat, dude. You know what I mean? So I just can't be stupid with it. No, I've just gotten more to a place where...
That's just cool. That's my compliment.
Dude, and thank you for that. I appreciate that. And I got decent credit. I could go buy a new truck like all my buddies. I don't want that fucking payment. I don't want some big house that I'm fucking... stretched through. Dude, I don't even like putting this on the pod because someone serious might hear it. You can decide if you want to edit it later. But I like to be able to smoke weed on my fucking days off. And if I get fired, it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah. I can go home and make $15 an hour and pay my fucking bills because I don't have a bunch of stupid shit.
Yeah, that's more
so
like
freedom has always been worth more to me than the fancy shit. Don't get me wrong. I love nice shit and I'd love to have it. And I'm not an advocate for not having nice shit. I'm not saying, fuck yeah, be poor.
Yeah, but you're getting the nicest RV, not the nicest jet ski.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
Oh, dude, the jet skis and boat will come. I just got to find where we're living first. You can't put a boat, a lifted truck, a jet ski, a camper, and all that shit on the back of the RV when I head out into Montana. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta cruise light. And I don't want the kids to think that I'm spent. You know what I mean? You don't get none of my cheddar. We didn't win the lottery.
Right.
I did. Y'all needs to go.
You listen to your private teacher, and if
you
you're real
remember,
smart,
you remember those best years, Gunner, when I bought you a ton of shit. You too, Wade. Yeah, it's the oil field. You're gonna want to start dropping apps, dog. Ain't nothing fucking free.
That's right.
You weren't even old enough to buy a scratcher. What the fuck you talking
dude. You're
about?
a big softy. You're gonna make a cool grandpa one day. When we
Oh,
get back,
dude, it's gonna be the
we'll
best.
talk about that. But I gotta get a bubble water. How do I pause it?
That's kind of unfortunate.
It's been so long since I podcasted. I don't know how to pause it.
I'm gonna have to fucking edit that out.
Dude, I lost the mask. He's making me run.
What the fuck is happening right now,
I can't
dude?
see. Where were we?
Bong tokes and shooters.
That's right. Well, I gotta edit out a ton of shit, huh?
So much, dude.
I gotta edit out me finding the pause button and something else before that. But anyway, podcasting's a rough game.
Okay, here's another thing I thought of that I love.
Hit me.
How cool is it going to be this summer when we're working out here? I'm assuming we'll be on a similar shift. Mm-hmm. If I know us, we'll make that happen.
That's right.
But doing podcasts at home. Like you just jam into Blackfoot, meet me in the middle of the day, and then we go up into the mountains with no phone service and just record a pod on the river fishing.
That could be legendary.
Huge, dude.
I could get a microdose in me.
Oh, dude, you can get a macrodose in me if you want.
I haven't podcasted on a microdose, but the other day I did have to... I told you about this. I had to do some crowd work with the in-laws because everybody had eaten some mushrooms. Just a little bit, just enough to have fun. And the in-laws rolled in, and everybody else around me was like kind of flying a little too high.
A little spacey.
And I went, I got this. How's everybody doing? How are you guys? Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen you. And I just chatted them up for like 20 minutes.
What in-laws? Your ex-wives?
No.
Tyler's?
Yeah.
I love that you call them the in-laws. That's fun.
Well, I live with them, so they're my in-laws too.
Dude,
I say Grandma Susie. She's not my grandma, but
But that's what the kids call her?
Kids call her Grandma
awesome.
Susie, so I say, hey, Grandma Susie, how are you?
Dude.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, them old gals like when you do that kind of shit.
Do
it's
they?
Cute. It's cheeky. Yeah.
Well, and it's tough. There's that stage where ladies don't want to be called grandma yet.
Yeah.
And they have an identity crisis.
To which I say, if you're going to put that shit on me, I'm going to call you Gilf. Fuck it. It'd be uncomfortable for both of us.
I do not think about that very often.
Have you ever seen a grandma you wanted to fuck?
Yes.
I can think of one time.
Bruh.
There's a rich...
When I go to Walmart
I don't
in this
know
town,
if he ever hears this or if this is how I should talk, so I don't mean it offensive, but there's this rich farmer out in American Falls, and his son-in-law and daughter had an addition done on their house. They went with the cheaper guy. He fucked it all up. I had to go out there and fix it.
Nice.
But that rich farmer, his most recent wife, we're talking like 57, 58. Fucking hot, dude. I'm talking a banger, like rocket two-piece with a G-string. She was fucking hot, dude. Yeah, old too, but she didn't.
Damn.
But you could see she was old, but she didn't look old.
She got everything she needed from the sexual revolution in the 60s.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When she was
most
coming of
definitely.
age during that
and I'm
time.
sure he's bought her the tummy tuck and
that's nuts.
all that horse shit.
Don't get that's a fucking Nego prison, dude. That's all dark magic. I don't want to think about that.
Okay.
I don't want to think about having a wife and like she wants to look hotter and you got to spend money on a surgery to like make your wife hotter.
Dude, here's my problem.
Bro, that's
I know a
strange
few
world.
people that they bought tits for someone and then she fucking bounced like recent.
Do you know what that would do to me?
I would buy.
That would wreck me,
dude.
dude.
I don't know if you'd make it through.
I bought her tits.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We'd be on the pod and you'd be like, "Can we pause? I'm gonna go kill myself." Like what?
My tits are out there walking
Yeah.
around, letting other guys fuck her, dude.
Yeah, that actually happened to my first wife's brother. Yeah, he bought his old lady tits and she split.
That's the saddest.
But she
thing
was
ever.
terrible. It was good for him.
When I go to the Walmart in this town, when you're up here for a couple weeks and you start to think like, "Oh no, there's no cute. I'll never see a beautiful woman again."
Yeah. Well, I mean, Belfield.
Dude, I walk around the Walmart with the most impure thoughts.
Oh,
I cannot. Every ass I see is a hot ass, and I look up, and sometimes it is a grandmother. Sometimes it's somebody with your build and stature.
Oh wow! So 6-pack, very fit, gets runner euphoria.
Yeah, runner's eye. That was so funny.
Dude, how about I'm getting off alcohol for 2 months? I might give myself a birthday gift and not drink for my birthday and just keep going.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm not going to stop being healthy till
Yeah,
I get down
I
to
didn't know
250.
people are. I feel gay talking about the pod and being a whole bunch, but people are getting information about my life from the pod.
No shit.
Braden goes, what are you talking on the pod? You said you were going to drink for your birthday. And I'm like, oh, yeah, shit, dude. Like, we don't talk all the time.
You know, I'll say I was a little concerned when my old lady listened to it because I told her, I was like, we talk about sex. Like, we just talk about everything. Like, we don't. There's no plan. We just sit down and talk the way me and B-Train talk. That's all. So if there's something in there that offends you, like, I'm sorry, but that's just
I know.
us
Well, I stay on the bleeper.
I will
dude.
say that
I'm
she
gonna be
laughed
bleeper.
her ass off when you interjected and said, and he's only ever had sex twice, his 2 kids with his 2 children's mother. Because he loves you so much. She got a fucking LOL out of that.
Awesome, dude. I did hook
she
it up.
enjoyed it.
You know, I take care of the ladies.
So that was
dude.
a good one.
You had, that's what I thought for sure we'd talk about for an hour. You had the time of your life the last 2 weeks. Because
it was really
especially
nice.
where people are learning about our lives from the pod. The last they heard from you was, God, I'm just ready to go home. Everything sucks. I'm tired. I want to go sit on my motorcycle and get drunk and go somewhere.
Did that 3 times.
Yeah, dude. And I got to see you
Took
do it.
my old lady.
So
Took my old lady for the first time on the scooter. She loved it. She was like, slapped my shoulder. She's like, look at us in the glass when we're going past the bank. Yeah, she loved it.
That's so precious.
Yeah, it was dope. Got to blast music and do that. Got to see a lot of my peeps. I got to have a drink with Dana. I got to meet up with Benji. I got shout out Shane. It seems like more times than not when I see him, he's got to fucking come help me. But my alternator went out in my truck as me and you expected it would.
Yep.
And so I hooked jumper cables to it, started it, unhooked them, pulled out in the middle of this apartment parking lot, and my truck dies because there's not enough power to run the ECM. So Shane's got to come out after he just got out of the shower. He drives my truck while I drive Meg's car with cables hooked to both so it'll stay running back into the driveway. So I got to see him. Got to hang out. I took my old lady. She met Luke and Erica for the first time. We had a blast. That was the day I posted that Snapchat. We were out with the calf, bottle feeding it and shit. And she had a blast. Her and Erica hit it off. It was a good time. It was all great. Yeah, it was awesome. Spent
there
a
any
shitload
better
of time with
feeling
my
than
kids, dude. It
God,
was nice.
Oh, you sent me that Snapchat.
I can't wait to quit drinking and not spend money the way I do because I hate that no matter how much money I make, it's always the same thing. I'm always cruising into the next check like just all right. And I get tired of that. I should be better than that. I'm 30 fucking years old. But that's one of the many things I'm going to change along with not drinking the way I do as I turn 30 here in the next 2 months.
Grab your finances and
all of
whip
it,
them into
everything
shape.
in life. My job, finances, my relationships, commitment, all of it.
Well, I like
Kids,
that, but you got to
dad.
remember you're a dreamer.
Yeah, you know I am.
So
the wheels might fall off this tomorrow, but that's the part of being a dreamer. Today it's real.
I know I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
No, it might be wise to, take it in smaller
Can I
chunks.
tell you? Okay, I'm so glad you said that. Do you know what I'm a week off of?
What's that?
TikTok. Deleted.
No way,
Gone.
dude.
And Instagram.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Yeah, I got Snapchat and the FB just so I have something to check. But I got to thinking about it, and I was like, my life got the most unhealthiest in the last year and a half, 2 years. And I was like, what the fuck happened in my life? TikTok.
That's what you're putting in, dude.
Dude, every time I have a free second, I'm not doing anything. I'm just fucking glued to that phone. I'm not out in the garage building a workbench that I need. I'm not out cleaning the Harley, cleaning my pickup.
Yeah, and here's what I found, dude.
So the first small thing I did was TikTok, but now I'm on a roll and drinking's going to follow.
First off, congrats. And second off, there's no better feeling personally than when I'm just have chores to do and I choose not to chill and I do chores. Like my job doesn't fulfill me all the time or whatever, or like doing things for other people doesn't always fulfill me like they say it should.
Well, George said that today. He goes,
but if I got chores
love what you're doing, or what does Braxton say? I said, if you don't love what you're doing, you should at least love doing what you have to do. Yeah, that's it.
That's nice. God, he's the man too. Shout out Georgie. He's listening now. I think his lady's going to listen.
I'll tell you what made me
I'm worried about
happy.
this lady demographic we're getting going.
It's not going to last.
No, they're not sticking around.
Yeah, it's not. They'll listen to an ep or two. And the ones that have to will be supportive. Like, shout out Meg. Thanks for being one of the 3 viewers.
That's so cool.
But yeah, it is.
We have
She just
11
plays it
downloads.
Free time. That was awesome.
11
really?
downloads, dude.
Dude.
And if those 11 people tell 11 people, that only has to happen 8 times and it's the entire planet. I suspect that within a month, we are bigger than Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I listened to him today and I was like, I got this. Send a scientist over here as I just cracked the seal on a bottle of Crown. Just tell me about quantum physics or whatever that horse shit is you do. He gets done with 3 hours explaining something to me, and I go, I don't buy it. It's good seeing you.
Oh,
you want to peddle that bullshit to someone else.
You know when people get drunk and talk to you a lot?
Yeah.
They get to a stage eventually, and I'm sorry, this is just something that happened. Sorry to just fucking shift gears, but they get to a stage eventually where they gotta like repeat what they're saying, but also make sure that they're not ruffling any feathers.
Dude,
and
it's
then
the worst.
You remember, it hasn't happened to me for so long, or the last time it happened, I was drunk, so I thought it was normal. Mm-hmm. It's nuts. They try to shake your hand like 12 times and then hug you like 6 times,
dude,
and then go and then say the exact same thing that led them to hugging you. It's nuts.
It's a vicious cycle.
And
it almost cannot be stopped.
And you just sit there chugging bubble water.
And you know what's crazy? If there's not a sober person there to shut that down, that might go on for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, it'll go on until the sun comes up. I've done it before. Seriously. I've been that guy. Anyway.
Yeah, it takes a sober person to go, whoa, shut it down.
I fucking hate that what I'm saying.
One more hug and I'm going to go upside your goddamn head. Knock it off.
Yeah, but I don't know. Drunk people are a little bit more, what's the word? Not explosive, but potentially explosive. There's a word for it.
Definitely more confrontational.
But my point is, I hate that I'm saying this, but what I'm saying is things are like dramatically different if you just stop drinking.
For sure. But I'm looking forward to it.
The last 7 years of my life, I was in that situation just like, yeah, dude, I'm totally, like, I felt fine with it.
Yeah.
And then I just don't drink for 2 weeks, and I'm like, this is fucking nuts. This
what
interaction is going on.
Yeah.
But I just did it regularly for 7 years.
For sure.
That's insane to think about. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's been a big paradigm shift.
No, it's all right. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really gonna double down on the commitment, take it serious, set an actual goal, and make it a fulfilling thing for me. I think my problem with my goals most of the time, because I'm a dreamer, as you would say. I think my problem with my goals most of the time is that I don't take them too serious. I'm like, I'll get there. I won't. I don't really care. Right. And lately, I've cared so much. I'm like, man, I want nice teeth and good health in my 30s and 40s. Like, I don't want to. Yeah. I'm at that age where you watch everyone either make you're going to make the shift either way. Mm-hmm. You're either going to keep living how you're living, and you're going to keep going through the same old bullshit and just look scuzzier and scuzzier as your class of people are moving up, your age group.
Yep.
And you have less and less to show for your life, your health, your family, and shit like that, or you make the shift. And I've seen, dude, there's some awesome sober people in my life. Shout out Ben Sorensen. He's the shit. He's always rocking on my team. He's always cool. Sometimes I'll get super wasted and hate that I drink so much, and I'll text him and be like, I'm starting AA tomorrow. He's like 6 years sober. I got a buddy, Les. He's sober. Just watched a guy, Jay. He just fucking kicked. He's at like 90 days.
Wow.
And yeah, dude, it's just cool. I just want to do that.
That's so cool.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, now you think it's like an age thing and where you're at with your peer group or your age group a little bit?
Kinda. But that's also a FOMO thing.
Let me bounce you about this, dude, because it's the same thing as social media, I think. But I also, when something happens in my life or like 2 people I know, I think like, yeah, that's happening to the whole world. But I do think that people are kind of getting over alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just like an age group
No,
thing.
I think it is an age
I think
group.
everybody.
I think if you talk to D-Dog, Doss Creek, fucking Dosstown, USA, fucking West Dog, I think if you talk to these young cats, oh, dude, party, brother.
Let me say this.
Come on,
like
it's
age,
a fucking age thing.
Age 25
I'm not going to say
death,
it's all an age thing, but a portion of it is.
Yeah. I'm with you that like an 18, 19-year-old, they're not like, I'm kind of done with booze. They're just getting started.
Oh, yeah.
But here's what I'm saying is it's not like, I don't think it's something that just happens in like your late 20s, early 30s. I think that it's kind of happening in the collective unconscious for like 25 and up.
Yeah.
Like 25 to 80, people are kind of like alcohol.
Oh, you start
gay,
seeing the problems in your relationships
gay.
and the shit that it brings with it.
I don't know. I think there's like a mass spiritual awakening. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, but
that's fair. I love it. I agree with it.
But people are kind of moving on from. It's like we got fucking grabbed by this. We got snagged by all the social media and the algorithms, and we're like waking up from it.
There's something cool about being better. There's something cool about. I see it on my social media all the time. People sharing shit. Fucking this chick on my social media, Lexi, shared the other day. Fucking. Can't remember what it said. I've seen a lot of you, and just because I drink, don't think that I don't respect it. But I've seen a lot of you kick booze or another addiction or something like that, and just know like I'm rooting for you. That's so cool to see that happen.
I love that,
and it is. And it's like I'm watching all these guys, and I'm like, oh man, like I used to party with these guys, and now they're kicking it healthy as fuck, happy as fuck. Like I asked Ben, he was like, being sober isn't different than your life right now in the manner you think it is. You'll think it'll be different because you won't be cool and having the beer and doing the stuff with everyone. He was like, but imagine every goal you've ever had, but 3 times better, healthier, happier, more money, more control. He's like, your life's just 10 times better. There's no downside to it. And he said, once you get sober, You're not hanging out at the bar with these people that you think you need to drink to be cool for.
Yeah.
You're hanging out with other people that like, yeah, alcohol is cool, but I'm trying to buy $1 million house. So y'all go sit at the bar. I'm going to go hit the fucking computer.
Yeah.
Crunch some more numbers, get
Rip
some more
a pod
shit
so I can
Seriously.
get on top of the financial world.
Anything.
I had to tell myself that the other day. Something you alluded
Have you got close to drinking?
No, not
Is it
even.
even?
The
Dude,
Lord is
no
faithful
shit.
to provide, dude. He has stripped away my desire for beer, for alcohol. That's
awesome.
I know how fun it would be, but I know that, like, bruh, you don't like who you are when you're drunk. You don't like who you are the next morning when your head hurts.
Yeah.
And so it's like, what part of that are you enjoying? And I don't like it when other people get real drunk, even when I'm drinking. It's like, okay, he's repeating himself a lot. This sucks. So it's like no aspect of that do I enjoy. I don't think. I
was telling
kept
George
doing
earlier,
it.
I was like, this is going to be fucking hilarious. Me and Braxton are going to rip a fucking 6-hour pod while you fags are getting ready for the night and going out. I'm going to go home and go to bed. Y'all go start having your fun.
Whew, I'm exhausted after that. I got
a long day. I'm going to go catch a nap before I deal with someone that hates me all day tomorrow.
I'll believe that. But I told myself the other day, because I've been beaten down lately and like work's been really hard. Whatever. But I was like, but also, like, you kind of rule, Braxton. You're doing good. And then it hit me. I was like, oh, yeah. I just stopped drinking. I just woke up one day and said, I'm done drinking. Who does that? That fucking rules. You're strong as hell. You're the man. Keep going.
That's pretty uncommon.
And it stoked me up.
Because
I got to remember those things my therapist would say that are like positive affirmations, and I got to tell them to myself.
But she also doesn't drink and drive. And, like, is she even cool, dude?
Dude, shout out Suzanne.
If
but
you're not out
honestly,
DUI, fuck you.
Yo, sorry, dude. I've been thinking about this too lately.
Rip it. This is what we came for.
I know.
If you were being weak and not jumping around, I'd be like, 2 weeks and this is all you fucking got, huh? Like, we'd have our first pod breakup on the pod. Hot mics. Dude, I can't do this if you're
that
not
would
passionate.
go viral, though. We should do it.
Oh, for sure.
I
don't like breakups, though. I like to just stay in a toxic, violent environment.
I can't remember what I was going to say. It was cool, though. It'll come back to me.
You're thinking about it. Yeah, whatever. You quit drinking alcohol. You're doing all right. Work sucks. Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, Suzanne.
Season sucks.
So I've been...
but I think you're just bridging a gap is what I think. I don't think that work actually sucks. I think that you've got to where you're at, and now you haven't made the jump mentally to be, hey, buddy, I'm not your fucking friend when you call this phone. I'm your fucking boss.
I know.
Talk to me with manners, or you can quit if you want. But you'll do what I need you to do when I need you to do it.
That'd be nice.
Because you're just letting everyone openly shit all over you, and then you're like, oh, man, these guys shit all over me. Yeah, you're going to have to tell them to quit if you want that to change. You know what I mean? You know that one kid that wants to fit in
I don't
but
want
doesn't
that
feel
to
like he
change.
does, so he just lets him push him into the locker? Don't be that.
Dude.
Say, if you don't like me, that's fucking great. Go talk to your buddy about it. Don't tell me about it.
Dostoevsky has this book called The Tea
I
Party.
thought you were about to hit me with a Dostown USA. I
And
was like, did he give you good advice? Shit. Fucking Doss Creek moving on up.
There's a lady goes to a tea party, and
how stoked do you think he's going to be that we always fucking bring up Dostown?
he's our number one fan.
Dude, he got
Super fan Dostown.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Population him, but
I've
been making a lot of jokes lately about DUIs and how it's fun to drink and drive, and it's gay if you never drink and drive or whatever. And part of like me not drinking, I'm like, I've done everything drunk. I've drove drunk. I've had sex drunk. Like, I've done all that. I can not be drunk now. That'd be fine. Anyway, I'm worried because one of these times I'm going to be like, oh, it's fun to drink and drive. Here, take your keys. And then somebody's going to be like, oh, my sister died in a drunk driving accident. And I'm going to be like, fuck.
Yeah, I'd be uncomfortable.
It's
like when you make your mom joke and her mom's dead.
Yeah, dude, I've been waiting
recover.
for that to happen.
You cannot recover.
I've been out in public just like, yeah, I can say anything I want about drinking and driving. No, you can't, dude. No, you can't.
You can't rip DUI jokes.
So anyway,
well, here's what I'll say. That wouldn't be the first person I'm going to offend, and it won't be the last.
True. Yeah.
Fuck your dead sister. I don't care. Just kidding.
Anyway,
just kidding. If anyone out there has had a poor experience with a DUI death, we are making a joke. I want to make a...
Just teasing?
Yeah, just making a disclaimer right now that we didn't mean it. We do not stand by DUI deaths. We are not advocates of DUI deaths. We would actually prefer the opposite.
That is
Zero DUI deaths.
Our official stance.
That's what we're promoting. That's our official stance on DUI deaths.
Personally, getting
now,
drunk and driving around.
Domestic violence, I say if it's in a trailer park, let it go 15. See if it calms down.
15 rounds, 15 seconds.
15 minutes.
You're giving 15 full minutes?
Oh, well, you got to get
way,
through the
dude.
argument and all that. I'm not talking wait till he hits her and then give him 15. Should just
They should be able to scream a little bit louder.
Yeah, let him holler a bit.
Than like in my neighborhood.
Yeah. She's fucking Tommy 2 trailers down. That's horse shit, and he deserves to yell at her. Here in a minute, he's going to go fire up that Monte Carlo and rev it up a few times.
Yeah, you know how like nice neighborhoods have church bells? They should have a boxing bell in a trailer park, and just once they start yelling at each other loud enough, you just ding, and then they get to fight until it
that's
dings.
right. It's like an HOA, but in the trailer park.
It goes off on a
I wasn't whistling at you. Piss off. Get on, Ellie.
Go on, get. It goes off on a schedule like church bells, so like every noon, 3
Go
and
on,
6.
Yeah,
everybody in the trailer park just starts domestic violence.
She's coming outside in a fucking t-shirt tank top that's all wet from doing the dishes, throwing her yellow gloves down.
Ready to fight some... Never
Get the
mind.
fuck out here. You want to talk about it?
I was going to give him a race, and it wasn't going to be white trash. But.
And then she just comes out and just immediately, like, it's not even between her and the husband. She's like, I heard what you said, Tammy. Get the fuck down here. Get in that ring, you fucking bitch. You think my hair's nappy? Get the fuck down here, dude.
Oh, that's the best. Ding.
Your Suburban's a piece of shit, and you know it is.
Oh, damn. They do all have...
Suburbans, vans, or
they got
GMC Jimmys.
Well, then they also have a sedan that's up on blocks, though.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's on jack stands in the driveway with, like, oil puddled underneath it.
Yeah, but it's like a Buick LeSabre.
Yeah. It is, dude, or a Dodge Neon.
Oh, dude, no, the Neon, they got a wing on it, like the hood and trunk are painted a different color.
I'm thinking about buying a Dodge Neon in Florida. I'm thinking about moving to Florida.
They say they're going to clean their car, and they spray it off with the garden hose, and then put a fresh coat of black on the wheel and tire.
Damn, that's what I do.
Cleaned up, dude.
I've done that. I'm going to Florida. I'll be in Florida in 30 hours.
Dude, that's so cool.
For a week.
I'm jealous. I don't go out and do stuff like that enough. And when I'm not drinking, I'll have money and time to do that kind of stuff.
True. That's another compliment I got. I've been holding on to is somebody was like, yo, that's so cool. And like, I'm proud of you for doing that for yourself. And I was like, oh yeah, most people don't just say 4 days in advance. I'm going to go to Florida for a week and check that shit out.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Sorry, I'm just trying to build myself up because my self-esteem's been in the gutter. But anyway, I'm going to Florida. I looked at apartments. I could get something for $1,000 a month. And... I can get a Dodge Neon for $1,200. I could just move to Florida.
Dude, you really could.
I have nothing else.
You could go to Montana and grow pot. You can do whatever you fucking want.
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah. It is. Dude, choose your own adventure.
You could put a fucking pickup bed. You could buy like a nice $8,000 pickup bed camper and just go.
God damn.
With a toilet and all. Put a generator under the side of it. Harbor Freight, those inverters, the fucking nice gas-powered quiet like the Honda ones, $800.
God damn.
And you could just boogie. Buy yourself a hot
That'd
spot.
Be nuts.
Yeah, when you hit days off, you could just throw a fucking dart at a map. Oh, shit, I'm doing days off in Kansas. Fuck it.
God damn.
Go hit RV parks. Go be an old man like you like to be and just go in restaurants in the morning, read the news.
Yeah, I do love cafes and newspapers.
Throw a little comment at the waitress. She could be the one. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back. I might not.
First off, remind me, can we circle back to get me a Tinder bio for Florida? Because we never did that. But
yes, God damn it, I forgot about that.
I need to go to the cafe in the morning. I need to get up early enough.
The Trapper or the Cafe in Dickinson?
Cafe in Dickinson.
Where are you flying out of?
Bismarck.
Are you leaving your pickup there?
Yes.
How much is parking?
Don't know.
That's pretty spendy. Be sure you tell him when you pull
$100.
into the parking. It's more than that. But when you pull into the parking, be sure to tell them you're leaving it there and you want the cheap parking that's far away. Because they'll put you in like the $50 a day. They'll be like... You pull
That's
right
long-term
over
parking.
here.
I'm no stranger to
you bring this ticket back
travel,
when
dude.
you're leaving.
I'm no stranger to regional air travel.
I'm no stranger to the rain. That's on Keith Whitley.
Yo, Morgan Wallen loves Keith Whitley.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Cool. Have you listened to Morgan Wallen's new album?
No, I actually got to listen to one of his songs called Ain't That Some about 433 times because that was my old lady's favorite. And she said, I'm going to put this on repeat.
She wouldn't let you listen to any of the others?
Words. I didn't try to.
The rest of them are good?
I'm not mainstream like that unless it's someone, like, don't get me wrong, everything Morgan puts out is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Everything he touches is awesome. Jelly Roll said it on a podcast the other day. He is the fucking king of country right now.
Yeah, truly.
36
and he's still doing it.
Songs.
He's still doing it.
Yeah,
this last one is
it's cool. So I'm
hit.
sure it'll all be great, but I'm just not mainstream like that unless it's someone I really like.
All right, dude.
I'll hear it when I hear it. I'll hear it
Mr.
Cool. I'll hear it when I need it.
Yeah, I'm too cool for Morgan Wallen, but anyway.
No, I'm just not a fucking
everybody else
fan
loves
girl.
him.
Oh my God, he dropped 36 versions of the same song, just a little different. I better listen to all 36 right now.
It doesn't make you gay to like Morgan Wallen. He's pretty.
I like
good at
him.
what he does.
I already agreed
No,
to that.
that's all right, dude. I get it.
I am.
You don't want to be gay.
I'm like fucking Chrissy Chaos. I might be gay. I don't know. I'm like
I think you're scared of it,
straight.
dude. You can like. Now listen, I gotta head on down to the Country Rose Cafe and open me up a newspaper and get Brooke's number on my way out of town tomorrow.
Dude, what's the worst? Like,
I just haven't done it. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there so that I can do it. And then
but
people ask
if
me
you're
about
gonna do it, don't like just do it in conversation and passing. When you sit down and she walks up, go, I've thought about it a lot, and the only reason I'm here is to get your number. Do you think that's going to be something you want to do? And she'll either yes or no, but girls you don't need to hem-haw around about it and keep coming to see her and make little flirty comments. Sit down, pull your fucking sack, get it fucking tight, sack up, dude, and just go, hey, I think you're the prettiest girl I've ever seen, and I'm pretty sure I want to have a family with you. Do you think there's any chance I could have your number?
What do you think? I live in a romantic comedy? I'm not the star of a romantic comedy.
Dude, you are a walking rom-com, just without the rom. You know what I mean? You're just lacking the rom, but that's all right. It's on its way back.
I'm
it's
working
circling.
on it. So that's
it's out in the cosmos making its rounds. It'll come to you when it's ready, and it could be Brooke tomorrow, but you're going to have to fucking grab your sack and fucking get after it.
I'm just waiting on God's timing, but so I paid for Tinder Gold, $12 for the month, and then I went, I'm changing my location setting to Florida where I'm going.
Yes.
And I'm going to do a week's worth of preliminary swiping. A preemptive swipe.
Oh, dude. I love
That's
it.
nice. Anyway, sorry. Nasty with the puns. But.
So have we got any matches? What's going on with that?
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of them. My mom says it's a darker neighborhood where she lives. I'm going to visit my mother.
I'll tell you what. I've ate there before. It ain't bad.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Yo, and I don't know.
Embrace it.
I'm going to have to
I hate
this.
that I could probably never bring one home, but that's all right.
I think I could.
Dude, there's a kid that does comedy. I don't even remember what his name is, but one of his bits I saw in passing online was, I love black girls, but I can't date one until my grandpa dies. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking gold.
I don't know if we can talk about that legally, but I have fantasized about that often. Because I would love to have an African-American lady love me.
Dude, they're the shit. I think I would fall more. I think if
It'd be so cool.
I think if I was to be in an interracial relationship, I think it would be Latino, though.
Oh, that'd be legit, dude.
The cooking and cleaning, it's just...
Well, and the sass. I don't know if... I mean, that's a bit of a stereotype, but the sass, dude, they're so sassy, and it is attractive. They're not bitches. White girls get sassy, and it's like, shut up, bitch.
Yeah.
But a Latinx lady gives you a little sass, you're like, oh, God, that's spicy. Yeah. I like that a lot.
Your dad used to hit your mom?
Yeah.
Show you how we do things in this house?
They all did, dude. God damn.
I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to.
Yeah, I forgot how much I love Latino ladies.
They're awesome. But I will say that was my stance on it before. Dude, Meg cleans the house spotless all the time, non-fucking stop, and that's so fucking dope.
Good Irish woman.
I'll cook. I don't give a shit.
She's probably German, huh?
Don't know.
Polish.
Her last name's P-Y-N. I probably shouldn't have put that on the blog. Right?
We'll bleep that.
Oh, dude, give it a bleep.
But I'll leave the spelling in.
She's like, you fucking
most of our listeners probably can't spell that good. Fucking got them. Anyway, we got to get me a Tinder bio is my point.
Oh, dude, I can whip one up.
I think I said something about, I'm in Idaho. They got to know I'm from Idaho. That makes me like foreign and cool. And I said, I'm used to floating rivers, but we could drift in the ocean if that's what we do around here. Something like that.
I like that.
It wasn't bad because
the
show's on white trash and I float the river.
Yeah.
I'm down for having fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know what you guys do in this neck of the woods.
Also, sexual harassment, violence.
Yeah.
Rage.
Is that what
Yeah.
I'm supposed to?
No, that's what you're about.
I'm
we're not saying that on here? Okay.
I'm not about that at all.
I'll say one of my favorite parts from the pod that I heard, because I listened to all of it to make sure there wasn't something I had to be like, B-Train.
Get that off the internet. Yeah.
No, and that part where you said I had a young woman over at my house, and I said, don't say it like that. Say she's 18. Yeah, she was of age. She was legal.
Before you let me in on that little tip about not saying young woman.
Yeah, we just don't want to sound like a pedophile, right?
Right. Earlier in the podcast, you kind of talked over me, but I did say the word spitting butter in a young woman's asshole. Dude, and I meant grown lady. I just meant, like a fair maiden, like a 22-year-old maiden.
Does your PO know you said that on the pod?
I didn't send it to him.
So here's what I'll say. I think that the cord has to go above. I think it was only meant for that if it was going to stay sitting down.
Yeah.
And it's not, and I feel like it's kind of in my way every time I go to put it down, and it makes me want to throw it through the fucking window
I
of
don't
your
think
truck.
it's that complicated. It's just holding the
I'm
microphone
fucking
for
mad.
a while.
I'm furious. Are you repping a set?
I'm repping mic curls. Anyway, what else is going on?
What's new? Not a whole lot. Moving some shit around. I'm going to sell my enclosed trailer to Luke. And that's going to deal with some debt that needed dealt with. So that'll be nice. I think more or less we're just kind of gearing up for Daniel's move to Alaska.
I've heard about this.
Yep.
That's so cool and adventurous.
Yeah, he's going. He's got the job. He's going.
That is adventurous and cool.
I'm glad Tyler doesn't listen to this because he's waiting until he gets back to tell Tyler. Because we don't know how long the season's going to go. And he's like, well, there's a chance Tyler's going to let me go before the season's over anyways.
Right.
You know what I mean? Before his new job. Because his job isn't until May, the first week of May.
That should work out. And
so I believe, if I'm not wrong, his next 4 weeks will be his last week.
But that's just cool and adventurous and exciting. Mm-hmm. And I like that.
You don't think Tyler will listen to this, do you?
He listens.
You might have to edit that.
It doesn't come out till Thursday. Nobody cares about when Dan's going to quit. I'm taking it all out. Okay. We're just chatting, dude. We're just getting
cool. So Dan's quitting. He's
again.
Already got it set in stone. He already talked to a realtor. It's all happening. We've got a bunch of things in motion. We're set up to get him going.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, I hope I don't end up having to make a trip to Alaska, but if he needs me to, I will.
That's nuts. Have you been to Alaska?
No.
Me either. Everybody says it rules.
I've been a lot of places, not Alaska.
Yo, here's something cool that happened in my life that means nothing to anybody.
Okay.
I got a new phone.
Nice.
I don't ever get new phones. I usually get the 4-year-old version, and then it lasts for like 6 to 8 months, and then I just get that same one again, and it's like $100.
Nice.
The phone I got is a year and a half old. It's a Pixel 6. Shout out Google Pixel 6. $250, $100 in accessories. Yo, I've never had a phone where the battery lasts. The battery lasts all day. I didn't know they did that. I didn't know they cracked that case. Wow. No, I've been just like charging cases. Got to charge it every.
A little thing y'all have in common. I bought my son his first phone, his first smartphone for his birthday.
11 years old.
Yes, sir.
Did he turn 11?
Turned 11. Yep.
And you got a smartphone?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, he's gonna be pimping Madhouse.
Oh, dude.
How much pornography do you think has been viewed on that thing so far?
I don't think any yet. I think that's probably gonna be like a month or two in when he starts feeling like.
He can get
It'll
loose
become
with the phone.
a comfortable thing that he thinks he can get away with.
Right now, it's like, whoa, I got a phone all the time.
Fuck this up.
Yeah. Damn, that's cool.
Yeah.
What'd you get him?
Some smartphone, straight talk.
You don't know.
Yeah, Meg ordered it offline.
Oh, well, that's legit.
Smartphone, it's decent.
Well, my new one is.
Then the plan's like the $35 a month card.
I
hate the fucking bar stool.
So you want to trade chairs?
I don't think so. Maybe in a minute. We'll see.
So I got a charging case for my phone and my battery works, and I was like, God damn, I could go for days with this. And then I thought, I am going to go for days with this when we go on an overnight float trip. Oh, dude. And I was very excited. I was like, I'm already gearing up for the float trip.
Guy on the block, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I can charge my phone right now. Click.
Yeah. Does anyone need to call home? Because I got you, B.
You need to Google how to start a fire? Not a problem, dude.
Yeah. Fuck, what else is new? Days off was cool. Sold the camper shell off the Cummins. It looks gay as fuck. Need to get some parts coming for that. I'm hoping Luke calls me back here in a bit and fucking says, yep, buy that trailer from you. Because that's going to cover that truck I bought from Daniel that Meg doesn't know about. Sorry, Meg. You're hearing it for the first time on the pod. Daniel bought a truck. I got it cheap. I'm sorry.
Pod doesn't come out till Thursday. There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but Thursday's almost here, right?
Yeah.
That's 2 days.
Oh, yeah, I guess I got a force.
But even if I even get in that truck, I can make the front axle in it goes for $1,500. Those Dana 60s out of the 1 tons. So being $1,000 into it, and it only needs a fuel pump. What I really want to do. Oh shit! So this is new. This is a decision I made on days off. I'm quitting.
What?
No, I'm just kidding, dude. No, I have a power trowel, and on days off, I'm gonna work for free a handful of times for. Shout out again, Ben Sorensen, and have him fucking teach me how to burn with that power trowel. And I'm going to become a concrete finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when big concrete guys around town do storage units or whatever, and they got a big pad, need to bring in a couple finishers, I'll just show up with my power trowel, charge $500 or $600 a day.
Cool.
Show up, burn mud. Yeah, make $3,000 or $4,000 on my fucking days off.
I love that.
It'd be neat, huh?
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and then when I get real good at concrete, I'll just do that for a living in the summer.
Learn a new skill.
Yep.
And then make money off of it?
Yeah, and then I'll charge you guys double to work here and only work in the winter sometimes.
Hell yeah. I was looking at jobs in Florida, where I'm going to stay for a week to see if I could.
Wow.
And
You're getting serious.
You know what I realized?
You know how hard it's going to be to pod in Florida?
The podcast comes first. We know that. Well, what I realized is I should be more grateful for my job because it would be pretty hard to make this kind of money doing anything else.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, I could go be a groundskeeper at the golf course for $13 an hour.
Yeah, dude, but you could be stone drunk and golfing all the time.
Yeah,
And
I was thinking
groundskeepers
how
don't even
fun
do
that
anything.
would be, driving around in the four-wheeler and fixing sprinkler pipes.
Oh, yeah.
But $15 an hour, I'm like, oh, damn, I'd have to work like really hard to make any kind of money at all. I could be a janitor part-time at a school if they'd let me in there for $20 an hour. I could deliver weed from the medical dispensary.
Dude, all this loving a young woman talk, I doubt they're going to let you in there. We can agree on that.
Let me into the school?
Yeah.
Oh, if they hear my podcast.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, you really put all that together fast.
Well,
you didn't waste no time catching on to that. Good job, buddy.
It was like that
2
hangover
weeks you've been
gift.
doing your phonics?
It was like,
Look, you're getting sharp.
it was like the gift from the hangover where he's doing the math.
That's fair.
Anyway, I'm going to pause it.
And he was a retard. You should. I want to smoke.
Cursor, dude.
Because we're
Because it's
cursed.
a curse. Anyway, you've never heard of perineum sunbathing.
No.
The simple way to put it would be tanning your taint.
Tanning your taint. I like that more.
So they say that if you spread eagle and you show that your undercarriage to the sun gods, it does something about that area, soaks up vitamin D or something, and it gives you as much energy as a cup of coffee.
Wow.
It's like people do it, not regular people,
Now,
but they do it in the morning like
I
they
want
would have a
this
cup of
on
coffee.
record, so when I'm getting tired at work and I hop outside of Synergy, do a little handstand against the wall with the undercarriage out. It was approved by management.
No, I don't think that.
No, it was approved. I'm
Just
doing
'cause
it.
people do
I will
it.
file a lawsuit.
I think it's sexual harassment still. Or lewd
Well, just
conduct.
don't put your finger in it.
What do they call that if you're naked in public? Public nudity? That's what it is.
Yeah. I think the lewd is lewd conduct with a minor. Is when that comes in.
I got lewd conduct with a minor on the brain.
Yeah.
Damn.
So,
Old Braxton.
Michael.
He was on his way up here, and he called.
How far had he made it into his trip?
You were not here for the conversation. I think 3 hours of the 15 or something, or maybe it's longer than that. Anyway, he said, hey, I don't know when I'm going to be. I'm going to be late tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to be there. Him and Han. And I said, well, what time will you be here so I can plan for it? Because I got 20 guys to plan for. And he said, oh, I don't know, maybe 6. Maybe 8. I said, all right, we'll see you at 8 then. And then I hung up. And I was sort of short with him because it's like I don't have time for you to figure out when you're going to be to work.
Yeah, you could have figured that out before the phone call.
You let me know when you'll be at work. I'll make a plan for it. And by the way...
Yeah, even if it's the following day, I just can't sort out for you what time you're going to be.
By the way, that same time, that next day, somebody else was going to be late to work. And they just said, hey, I'm not going to be there till 8. I said, not a problem, dude. We'll make it work. Anyway, so I, in his words, Michael's words, I was kind of pissy with him because he called me back about an hour later, maybe 2 hours later. And he said, hey, man, so I don't know. After you being all pissy with me earlier, I don't know that I'm going to come up. I'm just going to turn around and head home. And I said, all right, well, I wasn't being pissy with you. I just need to know when you'll be here because, I got a big operation I'm running.
You know,
and I
that's
didn't
how
mean
your
any offense.
job works.
And then he said, yeah, I just don't know, man. I think I'm just going to go home. And I just hit a deer. And so I'm just going to, and I said, all right, well, I didn't mean to offend you at all, but right on, you're a grown man. You can make your own decision. I said, go home, get some rest, chill out, and see how you feel in the morning. And if you call me in the morning, I'll take your phone call because we'd love to have you. You're a valuable member of the team, but whatever. And he said, all right, and then he never calls.
Nice, so he's just done.
Mm-hmm.
Did he hit Tyler or anyone up, or that was just...
No, he just, I think he stopped taking Tyler's phone calls. The next day, Tyler tried to call him.
Nice.
He just said, see you guys. So we lost him, and then we lost Jersey Shore because he said he was going to stay, and then he didn't stay, and then he said he'll be up in a week, and then he wasn't going to be up in a week because he's being sued, which if you look it up on the internet, he just had some stuff go to collections. He's like, I got a lawsuit, I can't make it up, and it's like, you just didn't show up to work. Yeah, you don't work here anymore, bro.
Was MTV suing for that facial hair?
Yeah.
Come on.
Copyright infringement on his whole...
You're not Pauly. Why does your face look like that? I think he was on his way out the door anyways, though.
Oh, yeah. That poor fellow wasn't... I don't think he's
wasn't
firing
built
on
for
all
it.
cylinders.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
anyway, that's the gay work talk. But I want to tell you about things I've been learning and thinking. I haven't been reading any books, and that makes me sad.
Well, it doesn't have to.
I watched Chris Rock's special, and that made me sad.
You know, it just seemed, it was like I sent you back in that group Snapchat. It was just like, I think the only reason he did it was the Will Smith thing happened. He had a lot of eyes on him.
Yeah.
And I think that all of the material was great, but he didn't take the time to work any of it out.
Oh, yeah, it could have been good if he was
it was kind of more like...
comedy.
There's few people that can do it. The one I can think of right now is like Dave Chappelle. He can just talk about life and current events and make them super funny.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a talent everyone has.
No, that's
like
a
Chris
unique,
Rock special is just kind
that's reserved for the best.
Yeah.
And yeah,
he's still better than like, you know, the shitty comics like Adam Carolla and shit like that.
I don't want to fight you right now, so we'll just let it go. But I should also correct myself. I only watched...
We got to light up. We got to get like fucking 4 hours in.
No problem.
We got to get moving.
I'm just getting started, dude.
All right.
I watched 20 minutes of the special because I kept going, is he going to tell a joke now? Is he going to tell a joke now? And he told like 2 jokes in 20 minutes, and I went, you call this a comedy special, you son of a bitch? And I grabbed the clicker and fucking changed the channel.
Dude, that'll happen.
I was so
Here's what I'll say.
I was so mad.
I think
you're a comedian. It's a comedy special. Make me fucking laugh.
That would have been gold on Joe Rogan's podcast, talking to him about
if those were all just his
happened.
takes and conversation. That is funny.
Yes, it was more stuff about subjects than it was about. You know, there wasn't really
it was
punchlines.
Preachy too. It was preachy.
And then I can't.
It was like, here's what I think about everything.
I can't believe he left in the part where he fucked up the joke about the concussion. Oh man, I screwed the joke up.
Oh, I don't know if I saw that.
Yeah, he did. So Jada and Chris Rock had a thing before that she was talking shit after one of the Oscars or Grammys because Will Smith didn't get nominated for his role in Concussion.
Okay.
And the joke was supposed to be that, and that motherfucker gave me a concussion.
Yeah.
But then he talked shit to Jada Smith. And it was fucking dumb. And dude, it was kind of funny how he put it. He was like, I have no idea why 2 rich, smart people would put that on the internet. Have the person you cheated on interviewing you about cheating on him.
Fair.
I don't know if you guys know, but she was fucking her son's friend. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
and they had it coming too.
That was also
you literally have
funny.
A guy that can make a living standing on a stage talking about things that happened in his life.
Yeah, I guess. But
you guys poke the bear. It's like Bert Kreischer when he talks about that guy cut him off in traffic, and he's like, hey, just because the lane ends doesn't mean you can merge. He goes, yes, it does. And he's like, have your fat mom Google it. And he tells Tom Segura, I ruined it. Their fucking date ruined. You don't recover from that. All because he wanted to fuck with a pro. Dude, I love that.
True, but...
Have your fat mom
all that
Google
Will Smith stuff would have been way funny. It was funny like a year and a half ago when everybody said it. Everybody already said, hey, they had a podcast together. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, she talked about how she cheated on Will. Oh, you can't just come out 2 years later with a stand-up, in air quotes, a fucking stand-up special, and then pretend like you're being funny.
You really dislike that special.
Well,
I watched it all the way through.
I'm a student of comedy. I don't know if you know this about me. And so when somebody bastardizes the art form...
You're getting an F in the Adam Carolla department.
When somebody bastardizes the art form, it sticks in my craw.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to have another bubble.
Dude, rip them. Rip 20 if you want. It's your birthday, dude. You can go hog wild. You can slam 2 cases of bubble water.
God damn.
It ain't no
It is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Is there a better holiday than my birthday, dude?
I don't think so.
It's like, I was thinking this yesterday. It's like,
I know a lot of people are talking about it, and a lot of people put effort forth to be here today for it.
Yeah, that's cool. It's kind of like your birthday is
give
like
me a bubble water.
It's like Jesus' birthday.
I want to rip one with you.
Except for it's all about me. That's what I love about it.
I love that for you.
Because Jesus' birthday is cool, but it's also about like other people and our Lord and Savior.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think they call it Christmas, but...
Yeah, well, that's Jesus' birthday. It's the reason for the season. You fucking idiot. You
Dude,
don't
I'm
know
going to
that?
stick with it. I'm doing this 2 months, man. I'm doing it. That's going to be the best birthday present in the world to myself.
I sent Adrian a picture of us podding, and she said, my number 1 fan, because you're the one that screamed her name when I played the guitar that night.
Nice. I don't know why we're still talking to her. You just like it when you feel like shit?
I just like the attention.
You're kind of like Sam. Shout out Sam Marino. You'll burn your own fucking chair to bitch about not having someone.
I like having a girl like my phone. Like my phone goes ba-ding, and then a girl knows I exist and talks to me.
That's fun.
And Adrian's all I got at the moment.
But
so.
you should meet new ones that want to ingest your private parts.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm also
via
doing
their
that.
mouth.
I'm doing both at the same time because I'm
Because that feeling, let me tell you what. Love talking to a girl, love it way more when she does that. So much funner, dude.
Ew, dude. That's disgusting.
I know, you're into dudes, but whatever.
Whoa.
Oh, you still didn't tell him? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry
not
for the spoiler
I'm
alert,
not
Tyler.
into dudes. Dude.
Dude.
Jesus.
I've had sex a lot with so many women. I laughed about that shit.
I have, and I stand by that. I have.
All right, so what else is new?
Oh, God, I've been living and doing things.
Getting a new truck? That's going to be fucking
Thinking,
sweet.
I know, but I don't want to talk about gay shit. I want to talk about what's been going on.
Is the truck gay shit?
Yeah, dude, trucks are gay and work is gay. My brain is my number one. What would you call that? Whatever, dude. I wrote a letter to my mom, to my mommy.
Did you mail it already?
Oh, yeah, she got it. She was super stoked about it. Made her day.
That's nice.
So that's a cool thing that I did. Dude, it stokes me up when I do nice things.
I do think
for
it's
other people.
fucking hilarious that you are just so you that instead of sending a drunk text in the midst of us all being drunk, you'll fucking whip out a typewriter, type up a letter, put it in the mail the next day, and 4 days later a girl finds out that you were thinking about her while we were drunk. That is fucking
I
gold,
did forget
dude.
that I do
That's
that.
epic.
I
That's
did do a
fucking
drunk
awesome.
letter. How legit is that, dude?
I think it was funny.
Just
I was sitting there
sitting down.
talking shit, and you got all quiet on your typewriter, and then fucking 5 minutes later, you hand me a letter you just typed to me. Yeah, that's fucking
Just
good.
hunting and pecking the whole time, just one eyeball. Accidentally. Oh, no, you can't accidentally take a selfie with your typewriter. Bruh.
You could if you put a webcam on it. Accessories. Aftermarket.
Webcam on your typewriter.
Oh, dude.
That's funny. That's the merging of a few
That's
generations.
just the whole audio of your letter.
Just the ink slapping the paper, just hammering down letters. Dude, there's nothing like typing out a letter to your loved ones.
That's awesome.
How legit is that?
I think I'm going to pick up on it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back on emails.
Oh, that's legit.
Yeah. I think I'm going to get everyone in my family's email, and I'm just going to make like big professional emails that say nothing the whole way through.
Dude, when I was in
Ship
6th
those
grade,
off.
I would argue about politics with Alex Peterson over email. After school, we'd go home, and then it was like...
Alex, like Swamper Alex?
Yeah, it was like the Bush era, and it was like after 9/11, I don't know,
Nice.
2003 or something.
So you weren't AOL Instant Messenger? You were
Well,
email.
his parents worked for the government. Yeah, this was hotmail.com. His parents worked for the government, so they were like the only liberals in the whole town. And so he was the only one that came to school and was like, you know, maybe we shouldn't be in Iraq in like 6th grade. And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? Bush is an American hero.
Dude.
And then we'd email each other at night of different articles.
I saw, first of all, that rule's hard as fuck. But I
hilarious.
saw a video right before I deleted TikTok,
Nice.
or maybe it was on Facebook, but there was a guy that said, I want you guys to decide if this is NFL or NBA, and then lists all these charges, bankruptcies. Like 8 of them can't get a credit card due to their credit. Like
Hell
just
yeah.
all this crazy shit and charges there's been. He said, so what would you guys say? Do you think NBA? Do you think NFL? And he goes, neither. That's the 348 members of our U.S. Congress.
Yes, dude.
Oh, dude, I about pissed my
I
pants.
love that.
Dude, it was the best. I'll find it later. and show it
This
to you.
fella, I know nothing about him or what team he plays for, but he's a professional.
And the 348 could be wrong. I don't remember the exact number.
God, I don't know anything about this dude. I just know he's a professional athlete. He's either in the NBA or the NFL. And he was in Vegas, I think, and he got drunk, and he was racing his buddy, and he killed somebody. And he blew like a .21, I think, maybe a .15. And I
That's
can
like-
I don't
that's
even have
like my
to say
second
allegedly. I'm
DUI.
pretty sure he's like he found guilty. Bruh.
Nice.
Imagine being on top of the world.
I don't know why I said nice. That's not nice.
Well, just imagine being on top of the world. Like, you're a superstar athlete. You're like 21. You're just about to hit your prime.
You're kind of giving me like the O.J. Simpson vibes.
Yo, and then you just get hammered and race your Lamborghini down the street and fucking... God, now you're in prison? Todd, how do you deal with that? That's what I was
Shout
thinking
out
when I was
Mac
reading
Miller,
that.
3 years sober.
Sorry, that's what I was thinking about when I read this article. I was like, how do you deal with being on top of the world and then just bam, everything's gone?
You would think. I mean, I think it kind of
because I've always just been in the bottom, in the gutter.
It comes down to the perception of your own reality. I'd assume the first few months is rough as shit and it sucks, but then you adapt to the prison you're in, and you're the guy that was in the NFL, not the guy that touched that little girl. You don't get beat up a lot.
Yeah.
Right? You met Tony Romo?
Yeah, I guess.
Dude, we crush Seltzers, dude.
Yeah, I guess
you get a case of Mickey's between me and Romo, dude. We'll fucking kill him, dude.
God, Tony Romo sucks too.
Yeah, I don't watch sports.
But anyway.
I want to take up. I got to start doing stuff. That's one thing I need to work on. If I'm not going to be drinking, I need to start doing stuff. I need to start watching sports.
You want a new hobby, like a new.
You know
interest.
what I really want to do? I want to take all that time that I would want to drink, like I used to after today, and I want to learn how to fucking pick the guitar like fucking. Could you imagine being able to play like Ryan Bingham while you sing all smooth?
Yes,
Just
I know somebody that can do it.
Pick it up like it's just a second part of you. What do they call that?
An extension.
An extension of yourself, yes. And just fucking, we could be having this conversation and I'm just ripping stuff out of heaven.
Well, that's what happened. I was so excited about it when I was picking the guitar the other day. And I just picked it up and started messing around with this new picking pattern that I just tried. And then I made the coolest sounding freaking little song I ever did. And I was very proud of that. And I didn't plan it. I didn't think about it. I just picked it up and I was like, damn, I don't suck at the guitar.
You don't.
Here, I'm going to play it for the listeners, dude. How nuts is that? Nobody ever taught me that. I just got drunk with Cody Lightning. Dude, when I was 18 till I was 21, all I did was just get drunk with Cody, and then he'd try and teach me how to play the guitar even though I sucked at it. And I just did that for 3 years and then just kind of played sometimes. And that just happened. I was amazed.
Yeah,
it made me feel like the journey was kind of worth it.
I think that you're going to have... Oh, fuck.
Party's being crashed.
God damn it. We're going to have to pause for this.
We got an hour. We got about 30 usable minutes.
Yeah, no shit. We got 3.5 hours to go, at least.
I don't know if that's going to be
Shut up!
We're going to pause this.
Can I say a couple things before we're done?
It's your microphone, dude. It's got your name on it.
I would like to say, to start, I love you very much. I appreciate the friendship that we have cultivated. Yes, that's the exact word I was looking for. I'm too buzzed to find it. But I appreciate the friendship we have cultivated. I appreciate my time out here with you guys. I learn so much from you guys every day, you especially, because I watch you operate. You're so open about your emotions and what you're feeling, all the times you're feeling them. And it makes me super happy that I get to be your friend. You're one of my best friends. I love you so much. I hope you have the happiest birthday of your fucking life.
God, I don't like that.
And I hope next year's better. But I hope this year was all right. I hope you get to edit all this shit. And I love you very much. And I'm so excited that you got to have a good birthday.
I love you too.
And I guess once we finally shut this shit show down, I'm sorry you're going to end it with someone not as funny as me. That's great. But Tyler wants the space too. He wants to be the caboose. That's all right. But I love you very much. I appreciate your friendship. I'm so happy it's your birthday, and I'm so glad that 26 years ago your mom took a fat load, and I got to have the best friend in the world.
I hate that. But
and thank God it wasn't Tom, because you wouldn't be Matt's son. Right?
No, that'd be a little different.
I appreciate that for me. But all jokes aside, I love you very much, Braxton. I appreciate you so much, and I'm so happy you got to have a fucking bitchin' birthday with me around.
I hope I don't listen to this one day in the future and cry. That'd be the gayest shit a guy could do.
I hope you do cry, and I hope it's on video when you do.